What is so scary about 3 a.m.? Well, I'm
Nothing.
going to tell you, and you're not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Yes, I
If you
will.
want to get to sleep and have a good night, then just keep on scrolling. Go on.
I'll be fine.
Right, so 3 a.m. is commonly known as the witching or the
Witching
death.
hour.
It dates back centuries and is believed to be the time that the spirits are closest to Earth. That's why people play Ouija boards and do all of these scary games at 3 a.m. Because it's believed it's the best time to communicate with the spirits because they're the closest to us. And this is where it gets even crazier. We have something called body sensing where we'll automatically wake up if we hear a noise or sense something. For instance, if someone's standing over your bed, they may not make any noise, but you're probably going to wake up. But it's even scarier at 3 a.m. Because if you ever wake up randomly at 3 a.m, not because you need a glass of water or need the toilet or something, I mean randomly, it could mean that there is a spirit or something standing in your room over your bed.
Terrifying.
It's a Sunday morning. You just wake up and you see no one is at home. Mom, dad, brother and sister, no one. What to do? Please
Yeah, I know. I'm with you,
You
Raina.
must follow these rules. 1. Do not call their phones. If you call and they answer, but their voices sound too perfect, hang up
I got you.
immediately. It's not them. 2. Check the clocks. If the clocks are frozen at 3 a.m. or show a time that does not make sense, leave the house immediately. You are not in your home anymore. 3. Do not open any doors. If you hear knocking, or worse, your family's voices behind the door, do not open it. They will ask to be let in, but it's not them. 4. If the TV turns on by itself, don't look at it. If you see yourself on the screen and it smiles back at you, turn it off and leave the room. 5. If you hear footsteps upstairs, don't investigate. If you hear someone walking around and calling your name, stay where you are. If you go upstairs, you will not come back down. If they come back, don't let them in.
Ooh. Be careful. I'm shitting my drawers.
What to do? If you ever find yourself alone at your home and you start to feel
All the time.
like you are not alone, please
All the time.
listen carefully. Follow these rules. 1. Lock every door and window. If
No thanks.
you hear knocking or scratching at the door, ignore it. If it
Probably my cat's trying to get in.
gets louder, it knows you're there. 2. Turn off all the lights, except
Keeping all the lights on. Thanks.
1. Leave one light on in a central room. If the light starts to flicker or dim, you need to
My bathroom light flickers. Should I say anything about that?
leave immediately. 3. Ignore any voices calling your name.
Only voices I got are in my head.
If you hear someone calling you from another room, it's not them. If it sounds like your voice, it's already inside. 4. Never look under the bed or into a
Unless I gotta grab, you know,
dark corner. If you feel
things.
like you're being watched, you are. If you see eyes reflecting back at you, close your eyes and don't move. 5. If you hear footsteps in the hallway, hide. If the footsteps stop outside your door and you hear breathing, hold your breath. If the door handle turns,
Your breath.
do not scream.
Hold your breath.
Hear it whisper your name. You are not alone anymore.
Ooh, you are not alone.
Scariest AI generated images.
This is just like made up images, or this is like. Terrifying. I've literally pissed myself. It comes. That thing looks special. You know, you put the stuffing in the wrong way when you gotta put me up. So will you promise to take care of me forever and ever? Oh, this is funny.
Jake, my time has come and gone. It is my duty to pass on the great sword to you. You are now the great samurai warrior.
And cut. Okay, Jeremy, I really like that, but do you think you can make the samurai warrior part like a little more Japanese?
Bro, I'm fucking Korean!
Play a real horror game if you're a tough guy with no emotions, ninja.
I mean, you know I get jump scared at horror games. It happens.
This is the scariest AI video I've ever seen.
What the hell was that?
I'm about to bomb this whole motherfucking plane.
What? Hey, kid space. Hey, kid space. That's funny. All right. Come back up. Have a few we didn't watch. Watch this one first because it's 2 minutes. Didn't scare me. I just didn't
This
understand.
video is strictly for Atmir Wenya. He or she didn't understand the joke. She didn't understand the joke, so I'll explain it. Here's the
Baseball, huh? Oh, different
Bro,
joke.
stop licking your balls. You're my dog. You don't tell me what to do. The first joke is a funny little simple misdirection. You're scrolling YouTube Shorts to see the title "If Your Dog Could Talk." You see a human there with licking sounds in the
tracks.
background. The average person is going to assume that it's the dog licking because that's what they do. But the twist is that it was actually the human who was licking his balls. It's good. It's pretty funny, right? Okay, moving on. Sorry, sir. So any plans today? Is that girl coming over again? No, dude, that girl has so many red flags. Didn't you see them? I didn't see any of them. The idea with this joke is that dogs are colorblind. You had to know that going in. So when the human asked his dog if he saw the red flags, obviously he couldn't. He would see gray flags. So that's the joke. That's why it's funny. Okay, so I figure about 10% of the people that see this video are going to be women. So 10% of the people aren't going to get it. So I'll explain it. The idea with this joke is that dogs are colorblind. So when the human asks his dog, did you see the red flags? And he says, I didn't see any. It's because he can't. They're colorblind. They can't see red. That's why it's funny. Of course, now that I've explained it, it's not funny anymore. Basically, the reason it's not funny anymore is because most jokes, need subtlety or they have an element of surprise. So if I explain it, then you lose that. And I want this video to be funny. So here, I'll tell a new joke.
Ninja told
What do
me
you
Raina
call
is a
a
throat
cheese that's not yours?
What?
Nacho cheese. Okay, so I figured that 10% of the people that see... Okay, so I didn't realize that the video actually cut off. I'm sorry about that. That's probably what led to a lot of the confusion. So the last joke was a play on words. What's a cheese? It's not yours. Nacho cheese, not your cheese. If you say not your cheese fast enough, it kind of sounds like nacho cheese. Maybe that's the type of joke that only a native English speaker can understand. It's one of the quirky little ways that we say stuff. And again, since I just explained everything, this video is not going to be funny anymore. And this is a comedy channel, so you guys are probably expecting something funny, so I'll have to tell a new joke. I told my girlfriend that she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised.
Good one.
I did it again. God damn. Okay, so I figure about 10% of the people
Oh,
that see
God.
this video.
He doesn't need to explain the jokes. We get it, I promise. Well, UMG, huh?